Madam, I'm going to one fast today. Oh, no, never can. Thank you. I'm singing a little bit. What you need an apple down? It's all I'm going to it's a vote on Saturday. It's all don't worry now. Saturday high and I'm on this level. Solution is here. Solution is here. Also, you will be tired. Adamaka.
Who is in charge here? Okay, I want to climb up. Yeah. Stop everything now. Wait. Stop. Stop everything. Hey, because Tonu. Do you have your result sheet? Why? So they are writing the result somewhere and we are voting here. No. That is not proper. Why are the result sheets not here? What is the polling unit here? What is the 013? People are voting and the result sheet is somewhere else and they are completing the result sheets there and computing the results. This is Ehiala. Amamo, Ward A. In Juniorate, the same thing is happening and she is in charge. She's the APO. No result sheets here and people are voting. This criminality must stop. Yes. So this exercise now is nonsense. The result sheet is somewhere and they are writing the results and you people are standing in the sun. You here now. Result sheet on now they here. What are result sheet not here? What are result sheet not here? Hold on. Turn, can you honest? Hold on.
We go with our result sheet.
Why is the result sheet?
When we are going, I searched my bag as the person that wanted to do. I did not see the result sheet. I asked the SPO. He said that we should go, that he will bring it.
What is the name of the SPO?
I don't even know it.
Is the SPO attached to this unit?
Yeah, he said he's coming, but we have not seen him.
He's coming.
All right. I believe you all have watched the just concluded Anambra election. You watched it. How it all went. You know, Somebody said there was a video I made, reaction video I made. The person said the man that reacted to the video is a Nigerian, but the man that made a video regarding Nigeria is from one of the African country. He said everything about Nigeria is fake. Both the people who are academicians, they are fake. That everything about Nigeria is fake. That even a Nigeria tells you that he or she is a professor, you have to do what? You have to think twice and look deep into his or her professorship. That Nigeria is a safe haven for corruption. That if you are not corrupt, you cannot strive. This boils down on the one that called himself Professor Charles Soludo. Africa and Nigeria is a place that people don't have honor and dignity. You see, honor and dignity is far-fetched in Nigeria. Chukwuma Soludo is the youngest professor Nigeria have ever produced. Don't get it twisted. He became a professor at the age of 38 years. I could remember when I was in University of Benin, he came for a seminar or symposium. There was a book he launched. Then he was the either minister or under Obasanjo, either minister of minister of economic minister. It seems this thing was in either 2005 or 2006, if I'm not mistaken. Then he was the minister of I've forgotten. It seems the economic minister. There was a book he launched. National something. I've forgotten. There was a book he launched. I was live in the auditorium, Menard. That very year, he was vibrant, the youngest professor Nigeria have ever produced. This Chukwuma Soludo. Today, from that minister of economic minister, Obasanjo now appointed him as it seems either the first or second tenor. Obasanjo now appointed him as the CBN governor. Let me not digress. This Soludo, who is a professor, look at how a professor in Nigeria emerged as the governor of Anambra State. And he will be very bold to talk about criminality. Tell me, which criminality is more than this very one? Which criminality is worse than this very one? Perverting the will of the people. Look at vote buying. Look at how a professor, his party, not even his party, he himself, borrow money to give to people so that they can vote for him. If you check, you will see it seems it's 1,000 naira. Now, tell me, what will 1,000 naira do for these people? Money that cannot buy a loaf of bread. Because I know in Nigeria of today, bread is 1,000 plus. Giving them 1,000 naira with, is it small rice or whatever? You equally saw the security agent they deployed to supervise the election so that there will not be malpracticing, rigging, etc. But look at security agent being the military officer before the people. He's lying even against the people. This is what we are seeing in a failed society. This is the kind of thing you will see in a failed society. Look at how will Soludo come out in the midst of people or in the committee of nations to address himself as a professor, having entered office via this means. This still boils down on what we are saying. I don't know why Nigerians are very docile people. Other countries that the condition that their government kept them was so severe, they never said, okay, we will change our destiny and change this very government or their government via ballot box. They decided to do what? To embark on a revolution to change their destiny. Look at Tanzania of yesterday. The people never waited, or the masses never waited for the day of election, because they know that the security apparatus are the enablers of this corrupt politician. That if they have to wait to the election, they will rig the election, announce the results, and there's nothing they will do about it. They said, no, we will not wait until election time. We have to grab the bull by the horn. In other words, we have to take our destiny in our own hands. Just look at the shambolic thing they displayed in Anambra State in the name of election. And Soludo will come out to tell you how IPOB criminal elements, how this criminal element, but look at how he emerged as the governor of a state. Is he not if you want to address him, will you not address the process that brought him into power as a criminal process? These are the things we are saying, that the more we remain in Nigeria, the more we will continue to see all these things. Via this means, or in Nigeria, you cannot vote for the best. You will vote, but your choice will not prevail as the winner. But in Biafra, if you happen to get our nation Biafra, you will not see all this kind of thing. You will not see all these kind of things we are seeing. And this is why these politicians are hell-bent that they will silence whoever that comes up to talk about Biafra. This is why they are hell-bent to make sure that Biafra never comes or realized as a nation. Because they know if Biafra comes, where the will of the people will prevail, that such madness or this kind of madness we witnessed yesterday or the day before yesterday in the gubernatorial election of Anambra State, we will not witness it. That is why they are against Biafra, and they will do everything to make sure that Biafra never emerged as a nation, because black people, Ndisi, they put their selfish interest ahead of their personal or collective interest rather. Funny enough, this Soludo, all his life, or the youth age of his life, he lived it in abroad. Even his son is living abroad. He enjoyed the benefits, how will I put it now, the workable and enabling environment in Western world. But look at what he's displaying in Anambra State. Sometimes I'll be asking myself, is it this same Soludo that I listened to his symposium and seminar, University of Benin, 2026? No, not 2006. 2005 rather. I'll be asking myself, because then I looked up to him as a mentor. Very vibrant. Sometimes I'll be asking myself, is it that same Soludo? You will discover that Nigerian system, even if you are intelligent, so long as you identify yourself as a Nigerian, or you want to work for Nigeria, Nigeria system will mess you up. The other time we saw Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala rather. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Imagine Ngozi, Auntie Ngozi, as the former president Jonathan will always address her Auntie Ngozi. Opened her mouth to say that Tinubu is doing something to salvage the economy of Nigeria. I was asking myself, why? How? Why would Auntie Ngozi bring herself so low to support a clueless government? Harvard products could bring herself to so low to support somebody whose is what's it called, educational qualification, being his certificate, is questionable. Brought herself so low to cover and support and abate his impunity in the name of governance. I used to tell people that, you see, this one Nigeria, the people one Nigeria dealt with and still dealing with are the Igbos. You see, this Nigeria we are into is affecting us because is delaying, not only delaying, is a threat to the potentials of Igbos. Because I know when it comes to intellectual, give it to Igbos. But for us, being in Nigeria is really dealing with us. Before now, if I were to be told that this Soludo that I listened to in 2005 will be doing this thing Soludo of 2025 is doing, I will say it is a lie. I will say it's a lie. Look at the means in which he's coming back to power. Is it not criminality? And he will come out and face camera and be calling people who are agitating for self-determination criminals, tagging them, addressing them with all manner of derogatory names. But look at him. Look at the means and process in which he emerged as the winner of Anambra State Governor. Is a call for concern for you who is hoping on 2027 election. Watch how they conducted Anambra election. Then you ask yourself, is there any change? Do you see any change? If you will tell yourself the truth, you will know there is no change. The status quo remained the same. That number of rigging, that number of writing results, that number of vote buying is what displayed. Use it to reconcile what will happen in 2027. I don't know why you guys will continue to be doing the same thing and expecting different results. Some of you have now started campaigning of 2027, knowing fully well that the election will be rigged. Why wasting your time? Why putting energy of what you know that there will be no, positive result from? You know, before you started talking about 2027, you know already that the election will be rigged. Why continue to talk about election? Sometimes I'll be asking myself, it seems Nigerians are different breed or different species of human being, because what is happening in Nigeria, I don't think it will happen in other country. I don't think. I greet you all. If you like the way we are propagating this gospel, if the way we are propagating this gospel interests you, just do us this little favor. It will take nothing from you. Hit the subscription button. Like this very video. Share the video so that YouTube will suggest the video to wider audience. So that the whole world will see that the man being Soludo, who is calling people who are fighting for self-determination criminals, that he himself is a kingpin in criminality, because the process and means in which he emerged as the governor of Anambra State is via criminality, election rigging. I greet you all. Peace and love.